Thoughts on the game today?
Yeah, we had a chance early, big opportunity early in the first inning. You could tell the pitcher wasn't quite settled in yet, and right fielder makes a really nice diving play, and kind of took the wind out of that inning. And then he got in a rhythm after that, and it wasn't even one of those things where he was getting deep into counts. He wasn't. He was getting early count outs, and then he was able to throw especially his changeup was huge for him today. His changeup for strikes and get some swings and some early count outs with his changeup. And then towards the end of the game, he started throwing more fastballs, and I think he kind of surprised us a little bit with some fastballs, and we thought maybe a changeup was coming. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. The winning run ends up scoring on a balk, and I just didn't see it. I don't think he did anything different than he had done in any other pitch. He strikes the kid out who was in the box and gets the next kid out. So we're out of that inning, 1-1, and who knows. But those are the breaks. That's where the game goes. We would have had to score again anyways, and we didn't do it. And I can't even say we didn't take advantage of our opportunities after the first, because we really didn't have any opportunities after the first, not that many at least. I don't think we got a runner to second after the first inning, I don't believe. So that made it tough, but that's the way it goes.
And talk about your pitchers today.
Yeah, stepped up big. John in the first few innings, he was struggling to throw his off-speed stuff for strikes, so he was getting behind in counts, and he hit a couple balls reasonably hard, but really it was a couple guys that we hit, and then a couple walks that kind of got them innings going for them. Other than that, they weren't getting much going for themselves. So I decided to make a change a lot earlier than I would have, and Paul came in, and they couldn't touch him. They absolutely could not touch him. He wouldn't have come out, but we had a situation where our catcher got a migraine and couldn't see, and Paul's our other catcher, so we had to bring him off the mound behind the plate, and then Matt there at the end came in with two guys on and nobody out, and he threw 90 pitches on Tuesday and came up to me and said, "Coach, give me the ball," and it wasn't even in my mind really, because he hadn't pitched for a few weeks before Tuesday, and I was thinking he was kind of out of it today, and comes in and just strikes three guys out. So our pitchers stepped up huge, and you can't look back and say and pinpoint one thing necessarily, aside from maybe the balk, but been around the game long enough to see weirder stuff than that.
Had you been at the semis the last 2 years, Coach?
Quarters, semis, and then quarters again.
And I know you had high hopes of getting back there again this year.
Yeah. There's really no dominant team in the division. I knew from the second round on we were going to play similar teams. And really what it comes down to is, like today, they're not any better than the team that we beat 9-0 on Tuesday. You just run into a pitcher who throws well. You run into a hot pitcher, and that's it. And so that's why baseball is the toughest championship to win. We play these guys at 2 out of 3 series. They don't have the pitching depth we have, but that guy threw really well today. And so unfortunately, when you're not scoring enough runs, it doesn't matter how many guys you have on the mound. And we've seen that time and time again. You see the teams in Division I, Division III, top divisions with multiple Division I players, guys getting drafted, and they lose early. And it's not the best team that's going to win it in baseball. It's the hottest team. Whereas a lot of other sports, it's usually the best team that wins. So I wish there was a 2 out of 3 series, especially in the earlier rounds. I understand championship would have to be a one game, because you're not going to get Dodger Stadium or we're not getting Angel Stadium in there anyways, because those guys hate us. But for a 3-game series, one game. But I wish we could get to something like that. We don't have a state playoff. I don't understand what the big deal would be with that. So, but it's neither here nor there for today. They just played better than us today.
I'm sure you're proud of your team. Talk about this season.
Yeah, super proud, and it's goes more than just a season. There's 8 seniors, and like 4 of them were 4-year varsity guys, and really kind of took the program from just kind of competing with those bigger schools to beating those bigger schools. Looking at our schedule, every non-league team that we played, except for one, made the playoffs, and we were 15-5 in non-league or something like that, and we didn't play one Division 6 or 7 team non-league. So every playoff team was Division 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 that we played in non-league, and we beat a lot of good teams. And so you hope that prepares you for the playoffs and stuff like that. But every game is independent of the other games, and so the group is really special. They're super kids. They walk the walk and talk the talk, and they show up every day to grind. And it's not just here on the field, but in the weight room at practice every single day. And just a really neat group of kids, and several of them are going on to play at the next level. So I'm excited for them, but. It's unfortunate. I'm really sad for the players because I'll be around coaching for a while. Probably I'll have a lot of teams and a lot of chances and a lot of more ups and a lot of downs. But these guys will get 4 years in high school to make something happen. And unfortunately, this was their last shot, and we couldn't get it done for them.
And your final record would be
22-10.
I know you're proud of this new field too that you have.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to, have a place that's yours, and home field to protect and take care of, and all that stuff. And there's really nice city fields in Irvine, but they're not ours. and so this is, we're really excited about this, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of great players to come through here in the future. So.
Appreciate your time.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Jake.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for taking the time.
John's over 24/7.
Yeah.
And I'll give you my card, and we'll have this up by tomorrow.
Okay, awesome.
We're going to give a video to Tim.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Really
appreciate
appreciate
it.
your time.
Thank you.
Congratulations
3
on a
years
great
ago.
season.
Absolutely.
3 years ago when I lost, it's tough. I just want to give you guys a hug.
Yeah, I hear you.